In this week's Parsha, Parshat Yitro, the Jewish people get the 10 commandments. And the last of the commandments, the Torah tells us that you're not allowed to covet your neighbor's house, your neighbor's wife, their servant, their ox, their donkey, or anything that is theirs. And the reality is, among all of the mitzvahs that we have, this is honestly among one of the harder ones to follow. Because a lot of times it feels like it's beyond our control. Like sometimes I feel jealous. Sometimes, I go to my friend's house and he has a bigger house than I do. He has nicer stuff than me. And it's very natural and easy to want that stuff, to wish that I had that stuff, to feel jealousy in my heart for his stuff. So how can I work on this, right? How can I honestly feel happy for him and not want what he has when it's such a natural feeling that so many of us can have? When we look around and it feels like everyone else has stuff that we don't have, and we want that stuff. So the reality is this is a big question that is brought up by several rabbis. And one I just wanted to mention right now is an amazing approach offered by Rav Simcha Zissel Brody, who's the Rosh Yeshiva of the Hebron Yeshiva. And he quotes the Ramban, he quotes Nachmanides, that says that a person can overcome these natural feelings we have of jealousy. How? Through working very hard on this mitzvah of Ahavas Yisrael, of loving our fellow Jew. How does this make sense? How can loving my fellow Jew help me overcome jealousy? Help me, not want the awesome things that they have, that I don't have. And he says that when you think about it, he quotes the Gemara in Masechet Sanhedrin, which says that a person will really only be jealous over people, everyone except for their child or student. Meaning to say, a person will not generally be jealous of their own children or own students. And why is that? How does that make any sense? So I think the obvious answer is that as parents and as teachers, we love our children and we love our students so much that we would love to see them immensely successful. We would love to see them blessed with unending gifts and goodness that perhaps we ourselves never were blessed with, were never given. Because we love our children and we want only the best for them. We honestly want better for them than what we even had for ourselves. So says Rav Simcha Zissel Brody that if we would apply that to our fellow Jew, to our fellow person, and we cared for them, and we loved them, and we worked on that, and we, it's another discussion maybe how to do that. But if we actively worked on loving them and rejoicing for them, then we truly want the best for them. And if that's the case, we're not going to be jealous of them. We're going to rejoice for them, like our own children. That's one approach. There's several other approaches offered. My daughter Gitti actually shared a beautiful approach with me tonight as well. She said that when this is my sweet, I guess she's 10 years old now. She said when she feels jealous, what she does is she just thinks about all the goodness and all the good stuff that she has. She focuses on what she has. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avos says, Izahu Asher, who is wealthy, the one who is Samech Bechelko, who's happy with what they have. She didn't feel any lack or any jealousy when realizing the incredible gifts that she's been given. Hopefully we can take these tools, we can work on loving each other, and we can work on cherishing the goodness we have in our own lives. And through the two of those methods, we can remove jealousy from our heart, and we can truly feel joy for our fellow person, our fellow Jew, and celebrate all the good things that come not only to ourselves, but to everyone around us as well. Have a beautiful Shabbos.